Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a story that will seriously mess with your head. Imagine finding out that your family has been hiding something dark, something terrifying, something you were never supposed to know. Well, that's exactly what happened to me. Sit tight, because this is a ride you won't forget. So this all started when my grandfather passed away. He was 92, a grumpy old man who never wanted anyone in his house, especially in the basement. He always kept that door locked and no one really questioned it. But after the funeral, my mom asked me to help clean up the house. It was old and kind of creepy, the kind of place where the floors creak for no reason, and the air just feels heavy. You know what I mean, right? Anyway, while cleaning up, I found the key to the basement hidden in his study. I figured it was no big deal and that it was probably just filled with old tools or boxes of stuff he didn't care about. Boy, was I wrong. The first thing I noticed when I opened the door was the smell. Stale, like something had been rotting for years. The air was thick, and it felt colder than it should have been. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight because, of course, the light switch didn't work. The stairs creaked with every step I took, and as I got further down, it was like I could feel something watching me. It sounds crazy, but I swear I heard whispering. Faint, but definitely there. I told myself it was just the house settling, or maybe even the wind outside, but deep down, I knew something was off. When I finally reached the bottom, the flashlight caught something weird. There was this huge old wooden cabinet shoved against the wall. It looked ancient, like it had been there for centuries. I almost turned around, but curiosity got the better of me. Big mistake. The cabinet was locked, but the key I had found earlier worked on it. Inside were jars, dozens of them, each one filled with what looked like bones. Small bones. Like from animals, I hoped. But the further I dug through the cabinet, the worse it got. Some of the jars had human teeth, fingers, even eyes floating in this murky yellow liquid. My heart was pounding, and I was about to slam the cabinet shut when I saw something that made my blood run cold. There in the back was a photo. It was an old black and white picture of my grandfather, but he wasn't alone. There were other people, and they were all standing in front of what looked like some sort of altar. And on that altar, a body. I felt sick, like physically ill. I couldn't process it. Was my grandfather part of some weird cult? Were these sacrifices? What the hell was going on? I stuffed the picture back into the cabinet, locked it, and practically sprinted up the stairs. But here's where it gets even creepier. As I reached the top, the basement door slammed shut on its own. I turned the handle, but it wouldn't budge. I pounded on it, calling out for anyone upstairs, but no one heard me. And then I heard the whispering again. Only this time, it wasn't faint. It was right behind me. I spun around, but no one was there. I fumbled with my phone, trying to call my mom, but my phone died, full battery, and it just went black. That's when I felt it, this cold breath on the back of my neck, and a voice whispered, "You shouldn't have come down here." I don't even remember how I got out. I think I passed out from fear because the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the floor of the living room, the basement door wide open behind me. I told my mom everything, but she didn't believe me. She just said I was tired, probably imagining things. But I know what I saw, and I'm never going back to that house again. Thanks for sticking around to the end, guys. What do you think was really going on in that basement? Was it just the ramblings of an old man who'd lost his mind, or something more sinister? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more creepy stories like this. Stay safe out there. You never know what's lurking in the dark.